So the purpose of this video is to introduce you to the concept of modules in Canvas. Modules are a wonderful organizational tool. They're actually just a container for all the other content that you create. My favorite analogy to a module is to compare it to a file folder. Okay, you use that folder to store all the different things that you want your students to do. Like I said, by putting all of the content that the students need in one place in the modules, it allows them to easily find what they need, which is critical in an online course. As far as modules go, there's a couple different ways you can organize them. You can put them by topic, or you can put them by week. Okay, so if each week you're doing a different topic, you have the work broken down into weeks. Weeks is a great way to organize it. If you are doing a topic at a time, then but it might take more than a week, then topics are a great way to organize it. Either way, it's very good when you are setting up your modules to give them a descriptive name. Okay, I've got two example modules here we're going to look at. The first one's called Welcome and Getting Started, and again, it's very obvious when the student clicks on it what they're going to find there. The second one I called Week 1, and then I gave it a title, Introduction to Online Teaching, and some dates, and those are just arbitrary for the purposes of this video. But when you're setting it up, again, if you want the students to be able to go back and find things later, to revisit things, having a descriptive name above and beyond Week 1 lets them do that. Now, the module itself is described by the title, and anything that you add to it appears below that. What can you add to a module? Pretty much anything you create in Canvas. So you can add assignments, you can add quizzes. Here, let me kind of show you here. To add anything to a module, you're going to click plus. There's a drop down. So you can add assignments, quizzes, files, pages, discussions, a text header, which just lets you put some text, some sort of a banner or something in there, a link to a URL, and a link to an external tool. And to add it, let's say you pick what you want to add, and then if you have one picked already, you can click on it. If you don't, you can click New Assignment. Either way is an okay way to get an assignment into Canvas. The assignments that are created either in modules or before all show up in the assignments section as well. Let's take a quick look at the Welcome and Getting Started module. This is actually a great way to start an online course, and I highly recommend that you use some sort of module like this to start your course off. And I'll just sort of show you what I've gotten there. This is a page, okay, and just some general information. It's got my picture, my contact information, a little introduction to the course, and a video made in Camtasia, although there's other free tools out there. If you have a LR computer, you can get Camtasia installed on it by IT. And that's it. It's just simple, straight to the point, get the students started. I've also included in this case, a PDF copy of the syllabus, since I don't have a syllabus, since this isn't a real course. This is just a generic syllabus. And you can the nice thing with modules is you can navigate through them with the next button. So that gives the students easy way to go from task to task or item to item. I have an About Your Instructor page. I used a tool called Pictochart to create this. Yours wouldn't need to be this fancy. I like to do creative things like this, and I think it gives the students something fun to see. It tells a little bit about myself, my philosophy on teaching is actually presented in this article, but we can click that and hit next. And another popular thing to put in a Welcome Getting Started module is kind of an icebreaker type of discussion where the student can introduce themselves to the rest of the class. So those are all some examples of different things that you can add to a module in addition to how to set up a Welcome and Getting Started module. I'm going to click back here on modules for a second and take a look at week 1. We've got that again. You organize it based on what they're going to be doing that week and include everything that they need. Okay, so it could be a page, it could be a link, it could be an assignment, and it could be a quiz, could be a discussion, any of those things. Okay, so that's just an idea of how to use modules. There's also going to be videos in this series that talk about how to create pages, how to create assignments, how to create quizzes, and how to pull that all together. So that's a brief introduction to modules, and I will see you in the next video.